For generations, Black communities have built independent education systems to counter exclusion, misrepresentation, and erasure. When traditional institutions refused to teach the truth, we created our own. Dr. Carter G. Woodson, the founder of Negro History Week, which is now Black History Month, was one of the early scholars to call out the failures of American education to reflect the contributions of Black people. His groundbreaking work, The Miseducation of the Negro, exposed how schools were designed to reinforce racial hierarchies rather than empower Black students. He wrote, "If you can control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his action. When you determine what a man shall think, you do not have to concern yourself with what he will do." Dr. Carter G. Woodson advocated for an educational model that taught history from a Black perspective rather than through a colonial lens, equipped students with the tools to critically analyze oppressive systems, a model that valued community knowledge over institutional validation. Building from this foundation, freedom schools emerged during the Civil Rights Movement as an alternative to public education systems that deliberately withheld knowledge of Black history, activism, and critical thought. First organized in 1964 as part of the Mississippi Freedom Summer, these schools provided an education centered in Black history, civic engagement, and liberation. They focused on political education that empowered students to challenge systematic injustice. They created safe places for Black children to imagine futures beyond segregation and oppression. The curriculum of the Freedom Schools was designed not only to supplement gaps in traditional education, but also to reshape how students saw themselves in history and in society. Classes included lessons on African American history, constitutional rights, grassroots organizing, and the power of collective action, fostering an education experience that was both intellectually rigorous and deeply personal. In the summer of 1964, these would become the incubators for future leaders, activists, and educators determined to reshape society from the ground up. Through youth arts programs, master classes, and mentorship initiatives, Culturelle Collective builds independent, community-driven learning models that uplift unique voices and our experiences. The fight for truthful, liberatory education is still ongoing. Culturelle Collective stands in the tradition of Woodson and Freedom Schools, ensuring that future generations receive an education that does more than inform, but empowers. You can donate or join the collective today to support this mission.